crossover series rolls on in my team.
That's right. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K. Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the Washington Wizards facing Seattle. And now Washington's starting group. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Brook Lopez is out there with Livingston. And it's Morris in at the point. Dort misses. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. When we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch five and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. The three. Drains the three-pointer.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Here's Livingston. It's Beal on the wing. Over Thompson. Beal can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against San Antonio. There's a good screen. Avdia dishes to Beal. Pass to Livingston. Misses the three.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason. And you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to springtime. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Big and bad and reliable. Those are three great traits that Brook Lopez brings to the table.
And it's Seattle with the ball. There's the double team with Abdia. Dort wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morris, left side. Nice move. No good that time. Seattle leading by 5. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Lopez sets a screen for Morris. Going inside. Good D by Drummond.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Monte Morris. Three from the inbound. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And there's the pass to Lopez. Wright looking around. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Wright.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Passes it to Beal. Here's Livingston trying his luck from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Beal against Thompson. Here's Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Now we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Seattle.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So for the Wizards, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for both teams making some changes here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Warren kicks to Morris.
Seattle foul. Number 22. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 18. There's a screen. Here's Warren from deep.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
They've got Drummond. Lou Dort out there with Webb. Then it's Thompson. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And so Webb nails both of them. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Livingston. Here's Beal. Here's Livingston. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
They set the pick.
Wizards foul. Livingston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Dort. Thompson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for Seattle.
You can never let Clay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Now, here's Warren. Outside, Beal. Over Thompson. The shot by Beal, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket by Webb. Webb's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
Here's Morris. Got a hand on it. Warren the pass to Morris. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Dort. Thompson's got 11.
Klay reading the floor that time nicely and just took advantage of the soft D on the interior.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Avdia can't hit. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Seattle. Lugans Dort. 1 shot.
One shot.
I'm ready.
Lugans Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And Seattle making a change here. Turner's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Lopez, he's checked in for Livingston. Now, here is Morris. Pass to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Turner. Back to Lopez. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Davis comes in for Morris.
Johnny Davis.
Lopez sets a screen for Beal. Kispert wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Davis against Thompson. The pass to Turner. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Drummond's got his first basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Beal dishes to Davis. Beal with a screen on Thompson. Over in the corner, Avdia. And another miss by Washington. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Seattle, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dort. And it's Josh Christopher in for Klay Thompson. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Washington. And the free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And here's Seattle. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Drummond with a screen on Wright. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
2 minutes.
Kispert, the pass to Davis. Wright for three. That shot, no good. Wright's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Seattle calls timeout. Chance to check out stats for Bradley Beal. And so it's Seattle, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Morris and Beal are the guards. Livingston is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Avdia in at the three.
Well, Drummond had some free throw struggles for many years of his career, and teams aren't afraid to get physical with him, but he has improved at the free throw line.
For Seattle, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Feeds it to Morris. The shot missing. Seattle goes the other way with it. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Beal. He shoots again. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here is Morris. He's tightly guarded. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's stolen.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Dort passes to Turner. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Drummond. Outside, Dort. Here's Thompson.
Like the defense from Beal, doing whatever he could to alter that one.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Morris passes to Lopez. He kicks to Abdia. Turner with the steal. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Beal. From downtown, rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
A 3 from Morris. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Seattle with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Abdia after the basket by Seattle. Livingston can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
For Washington, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Warren's checked in for Washington. And he sinks the second. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. From deep three-point range, rebound by the Wizards. Warren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
It's Beal on the wing. And again, Washington no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the Wizards with possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lopez against Drummond. A 3 from Warren. Good on the triple. Warren's got 7 points in the game.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Dort left side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Now Morris. We've got Thompson. Andre Drummond is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Now, here's Warren. Outside for Beal. Seattle grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tries again. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what...
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Kispert over to help. Thompson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Kispert dishes to Morris. Kicks to Beal. Lopez sets a screen for Beal. Over Thompson. Here's Lopez. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability.
T.J. Warren is checked in for time. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Seattle.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Lopez outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Connaughton passes to Thompson. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing this second half in the mud.
Lopez kicks to Warren. Over Drummond. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Thompson with the bucket.
So quick and so good. Klay Thompson.
Thompson's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. Morris inside. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. Morris, no good. Here's Dort. No good from outside.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Beal, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
And that one falls for Beal.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Webb's checked in for Thompson. And a switcher also for Washington. White, he's checked in for Morris. And so he makes both from the line. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Warren. Shoots over Webb. And another miss by Washington. Seattle with the ball. Pass to Dort. Launches a 3. Washington with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Warren, good.
Just a natural-born scorer. T.J. Warren is consistent at attacking the defense in all kinds of ways.
Drummond the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Third team.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And Seattle making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And then for Washington, Livingston's checked in for Lopez. Davis is subbed in for Beal. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Wright with it. Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Right inside. Warren on the wing. Guarded by Webb. Pass to Livingston. Davis inside. Defended by Drummond. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Seattle. And a switcher also for Washington. Avdia's checked in. .136 left in the game. Davis to the middle, looking to get it going. Livingston can't hit. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Seattle.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's the screen. With the step back. Clock at 4. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Assisted by Johnny Davis.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Webb, a screen on right. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Inside, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Shoots a fader, missed. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you play tonight?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.